Taylor Morris, head coach for ACGC with us here. Early offense, you guys got a comfortable cushion and just kind of maintained that edge. What'd you think about the game tonight?
Yeah, biggest thing, we got up, like you said, early right away. And the biggest thing we got is we preach to the guys to continue to tack on at the plate. Don't be satisfied with an early lead. Obviously, you play a 7-inning game. You got to be ready to go for all 7 innings unless you get a shortened game due to run rule. But we just got to continue to add on and tack on at the plate and put together good at-bats. Go with our approach, trust what we're going to do up there, just continue to execute at the plate.
It's always hard to give the defense enough love because there aren't always the stats to paint the picture, but you guys were really sound tonight and had some really above average plays.
Yeah, that's just it. We had one play over here with Caden Jensen, obviously on the fence. He's a makeshift first baseman. His first year at first base is caught for us his whole career, but we sort of rotate a little bit how we do things. He still catches a little bit, but he looked like a natural over there tonight, and that's one thing we've been preaching. We got to take care of the ball. We don't have strikeout pitchers. We got to be able to play defense behind them. We'll have errors. It's going to happen. We just got to make sure we minimize and not let it snowball in the inning and allow it to put a crooked number up, and that's what we really focus on tonight, and just continue making plays as we go forward.
Yeah, and I might be missing some too, just fresh and off my mind, but Mahaffey had a nice running catch there in left center.
Yeah, Andrew, he's a utility guy. He goes over the place. He comes plays third sometimes, plays left, right. All depends on who's pitching, and he just finally starting to feel more comfortable out there. Obviously, the more reps you get out there, game and practice-wise, you start to feel more and more comfortable, and you're starting to see that with him and all the other guys in their positions. We have a lot of guys who rotate all over the place. It depends, like I said, who's pitching. So it's almost like a carousel sometimes. You got one guy playing second base, next plays short, next time he's playing the outfield. So we just got to continue to feel comfortable with that and continue to make plays on the field.
At the plate tonight, I mean, there were a couple of guys that probably stood out with their numbers, but it was pretty darn close to all 9 in the lineup did something productive.
Yeah, that's the one thing. We just got to, 1 through 9, we got to be able to put together a good at-bat, quality at-bat. Coach Brandt keeps our quality at-bat chart, and we sort of base our lineup on that, and that goes a variation of things. It goes hits, walks, hit by pitch, execute, and moving runners up, driving guys in with less than 2 outs on third. There's a whole bunch of things that go into that. And that's something we always preach to our guys. We may not be hitting the best average-wise when we talk about. We're talking about to guys get on base. Give yourself a chance to win ball games. And the more you get on base, it gives us a better opportunity as a team to win a ball game. And that's what we got to continue working on, is our quality at bats and continue putting a good approach together.
Both teams pitched a couple of guys that hadn't hardly thrown at all varsity baseball, so some opportunities out there. Do you feel like your 2 that you threw made the most of it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's that's the best part about non-conference games. You take young guys and you try to get them integrated into the varsity game a little bit here. And Noah and Ben have both pitched a little bit for us at the varsity level at our tournament a few weeks ago, and they just got to continue to take the next step forward. We trust those guys. They both get in the zone pretty regularly. Ben was a little frustrated tonight, and that's going to happen, and you just learn experience, especially being a freshman with both those guys. The more they can learn this year and take away from this game tonight, it's going to make them better down the road, and that's something we really focus on. And we trust those guys to get on the mound and throw strikes, let the defense works. And it didn't necessarily go that way tonight for Ben, but he's a good enough player. He's going to take the next step, and the next time he's out there, he's going to be ready to go.
Couple of games coming up with 2A top-ranked Van Meter ahead for you. How much you're looking forward to seeing how you measure up?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good measuring stick. Obviously, with us in postseason being in the same district, they're going to be it's going to go through them. Obviously, the whole state might run through them, and they're a tough team, so you got to be ready to go. It's going to be a good measuring stick and give us an idea of what we want to do come postseason, potentially if we get matched up with them or end up winning both games and play them. So that's something we got to focus on, and it's a good opportunity. Like I told the guys here tonight, we're the last team to beat them. Okay. Out in regular season, our guys, they just got to play with the attitude they can go and beat them. Is it going to be an easy task? Absolutely not. But as long as the guys are prepared and ready to go, there's always a potential of an upset. That's a game of baseball.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet. Thanks, Bennett.